What's up guys, my name is Dave with Amari Productions and today we are bringing you the wedding of Tom and Elisa. I didn't actually have this wedding scheduled to post on YouTube for quite some time, but then you took TikTok from this wedding viral. And then you took another TikTok from this wedding even more viral. So fine, I get it, I hear ya, here it is. Actually, the speech in that second TikTok, the one that went even more viral, isn't even in this highlight film. So I'll give you that here in case you missed it on TikTok.
Dating is like the quest for infinity stones. It took Tom and Elisa 33 years to find their soul mate, to find a lifetime partner, to create a space to start a family, to find someone with common interests and mind, to form a reality that is their own, and to embody the power that is their love. Together, Tom and Elisa are inevitable. Snaps fingers.
Now, if you did miss it, make sure you're following us on TikTok because we post a lot of stuff like that over there. And if you're also not following us on Instagram, it's the same, at Amari Productions for both platforms. And that is my social media plug. Now, beyond just being a film that everybody apparently wants to see, this is also a really good film to kind of dive in and look at the story and how we built the story for this film, because as you watch it, it's just gonna feel very organic, very natural, like we've talked about before in other videos on this channel. It's gonna feel like it wrote itself. But look a little bit more closely and you'll see that what we actually are doing here is pulling a bunch of little snippets to weave together not just the story of their day, but their larger love story. So it's gonna start off with some background on Elisa, and as we love to do in our films, this particular story is gonna start off a little bit more on the comedic side before bringing it home and landing on the endearing side. And then after we've given you a little background on Elisa, we're going to introduce Tom. We're gonna give you a little bit of background on Tom, and then we're gonna talk about how Tom introduced Elisa to his family. And so it's a very organic story, but it's actually gonna move through, I think, 4 or 5 different toasts to weave that story together. And guys, this is why getting ready footage, prep footage, is so important. I know for a lot of couples, especially when there's issues with timing, they'll just say, well, I don't need you there. I don't need you there in the morning. You don't need to film hanging out, getting ready. Which you're absolutely right. That's the least memorable part of the day, but we're not just delivering an album of shots. We're trying to put together your story, and as with any good story, we need to set the scene. We need to introduce the characters. We need to build up to that climax of either your first look or you walking down the aisle. And so prep footage, super important, and this is gonna be a perfect example of why, because what you're going to see in the beginning of this film is the prep footage. What you're going to hear while you see video of Elisa getting ready, you're gonna see the introduction of her side of their love story, and then same for Tom. And then once we move into the ceremony, that's when with the story of the day, we can move into their vows, to their love letters, their promises, which also just so happened to happen at the ceremony. See how we do it? Now, for this particular film, we are starting the vows before the highlights of the ceremony are fully underway. And so what we're gonna do here to help you, the audience member, is we're gonna use black and white when we make this time shift so that you don't get lost, because we're time shifting, but the 2 times we're shifting between are both the same scene. They're both at the ceremony site. And so this is one of the subtle ways that we will use black and white coloring to help you track what we're trying to do with you in this story. And speaking of time shifting, because it's gonna happen again at the end of the film, this is a perfect example of when is an appropriate, and in my mind, an appropriate use of time shifting. You'll never see us jump around the day just willy-nilly for no reason. If we're gonna move out of the chronological order of events to some other time in the day, whether back or forward, there's going to be a reason in the story for that. So that was the reason there during the ceremony. And then at the end of the film, what you're going to see is what we would call an outro, where the music dips down and we have a moment to kind of take a deep breath and finish the film after the big party. So what you're going to see in their outro, time shift again, is their portraits and their first dance, and then you're going to hear an audio piece that feels 100% organic, like it absolutely was made to be there. Like it was easy, like you just put it there. But listen more closely, what you're actually hearing is the beginning of their ceremony from their officiant and their thank you speech that they just quickly gave to their guests to just thank everybody for being there. All right, I think that's everything to jump into this film. Hey, click the like button. That was cool, right? To show you how we did it before we show you the film. So click that like button, click that subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you know every time that we post. Oh, and comment as you're watching this. What's your favorite part of their day? What's your favorite piece from their wedding or from their story? All right, without further ado, Tom and Elisa.
Tom and Elisa. They are one badass couple. Back in college, Elisa's favorite places to shop for clothes were at Foot Locker and Champs. She only wore oversized sweatshirt hoodies, men's basketball shorts with rainbow flip-flops. But no matter the clothes she wears, tight, saggy, or baggy, it's her smile that lights up the room, her grinning face.
Whenever someone is in need, you are always the first to act because that kindness is so innately a part of who you are. There came a day in October 2017 when I got a flurry of messages from Elisa telling me about this guy she had met.
Tom is this crazy bundle of energy. He dances like no one is watching with a care in the world.
Wherever he goes, people fall in love with him, and he always knows how to bring fun to a party. He only introduces to the family someone he is truly in love with. So when he told me that he was bringing Elisa to San Diego to meet me, Larry, Harrison, and Shelley, I knew that this was Tom code for, you degenerates better shape up and show up because I am in love.
If the world falls, if the world falls into the sea, it would still be you and me. Yeah, yeah. If the world falls, if the world falls into the sea, it would still be you and me.
Tom, the love of my life, my best friend, my favorite person in this whole world, my 24/7 personal ER consult. You are kind and considerate. You have the biggest heart out of anyone I know. I promise not to take you for granted, to cherish you and respect you. I promise to be worthy of your love and always put us first.
You have an incredible spirit and energy. After about 5 seconds of talking with you, I knew that you were a force to be reckoned with. I vow to help you cultivate this energy by being your forever sidekick, support vehicle, house hubby, dog handler, bug squasher, or starfish-shaped bed warmer, or whatever it is you may need on that particular day.
You inspire me to be a better daughter, sister, individual, and physician. Babe, you are truly one of a kind, and I hope you know it as much as I do.
I vow to take you farther, lift you higher, and to love you harder each and every day for the rest of my life.
'Cause I don't mind if you hold me tighter, no. If the world falls into the sea, it would still be you and me. Yeah, yeah. If the world falls
Elisa and Tom, you two may have fallen in love by chance, but you're here today because you're making a choice. You are both choosing each other. You've chosen to be with someone who makes you a better version of yourself, who makes you think, makes you smile, and makes every day brighter.
Thank you so much for coming to celebrate with us. Cheers. We love you.
Thanks so much for watching today, guys. Once again, if you haven't already, click that like button, click that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. My name is Dave with Amari Productions, and I'll see you next time. Hey, why don't you watch one of these? Ooh, it's gonna be on this side. Yeah, watch one of these. Watch this one, or this one. I've never done that before in one of these outros, but maybe we'll see. Who knows? Maybe more people will click it. All right, see you next time.